Panic and disorder hits the streets as our system falls apart. Welcome to the chaos. Welcome to the real world. Let's get cracking. Right, shortly into, well, this panicky intro into this video is, we do have a problem, we do have a big problem. The gravel production stopped, something that I totally forgot, or maybe this was changed, but our container stands are required next to the quarry as well. I did not know that, that's a news to me. Probably I forgot about it, but it doesn't function. Our gravel production doesn't function. Luckily, did I catch it in the right time? Not really, because we ran out of gravel, right? I should have noticed earlier, but now, from now on, I instructed the vehicles to wait until loaded, so they're gonna create a queue here. They're not being loaded because they cannot store the mixed waste. I have a priority construction happening with the garbage stand here, and we'll see if this is gonna help. So, that opens a new... That opens a new problem for us, or a new thing that we need to resolve, and that would be the waste disposal, waste management. I think this is kind of straightforward that we need to do what we need to do. We're gonna have to build the... We're gonna have to build a depot, waste depot, deponi, we call it in Croatia today. I think it will be just garbage dump. Odlagalište. I don't know. I don't know what even proper word would be for this. And a couple of smaller things that I think I missed. So previously, in the previous episode, I mentioned when we populated the footpath office that I had too many dumper trucks versus the buses, and I changed that. I parked a couple of Zubers over here and ordered 2 new buses. I did assign them now to get the asphalt from the border crossing. We get steel and electrical components there, and I redirected all the asphalt and asphalt and gravel from the border crossing for the dump construction office as well. So hopefully that's going to be resolved shortly. We're going to monitor it, but everything else is progressing nicely. I'll tell you one thing, a couple of things. We have the fire station now, even though it's not being populated as much as I would like to. I think we're using too many workers in general elsewhere. So yeah, we're not getting enough workers to the fire station. We need more buses. We need them to be spread out more equally. I think this is the biggest problem. You can see that I'm only running station on 20%. It doesn't really matter because I put the bus station to get 80% of the people to the gravel processing plant, the rest of them 5 here, and rest of them over here. I mean, like, I hope that this is how it's gonna be like. Anyway, we have the dry bulk storage ready. I think I can order this truck as... Oh, you see the problem? You see the problem? Do you see the problem? As soon as you order them to go to the border crossing, to get all the materials to the border crossing, this is what's gonna happen. This is a norm. This is absolute norm. And I'm kind of hoping that... we do have a lot of prioritizing done. These conveyor belts just need people, that's fine. These cable stations have most of the materials delivered. They still have some of this, but I will not stop it. I was thinking of stopping some of the projects because here we have Palmanova fire station. This is the city center fire station. I think I'm gonna just leave them finish this. I'm hoping that they will be able to finish this before, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I can try, let me see where the buses are going. We don't need the buses here yet. Later on I might cancel the Palmanova fire station here and then just allow them to deliver people to the container stand so we can continue producing domestic gravel, but yeah, that's the plan. Now, if you didn't by now, consider getting yourself a big bucket of coffee. If you don't drink coffee, I feel sorry for you. Coffee. All jokes aside, drinking a snack would be great. And if you enjoy the content, don't forget to like and subscribe to show I don't know, to show something. Nasty comment in the comment section to show the other things. Right, so let's go and cover what we did in this episode. We have already a gas station fully functioning. That's the new big gas station. I will leave the other two alone. We have one gas station here near the border crossing. I bought another vehicle here for the fuel deliveries. Let me see if I have this settled. It doesn't really matter because these are not going to generate a lot of traffic, and let them cut the queue if needed. Now, why is this happening here is because I started a lot of projects that probably should have waited until I have stabilized the gravel production, but hey ho, I thought I did. I thought I stabilized the gravel production. Asphalt was already being produced, bitumen is delivered, pipe is working as intended. So oh, right, I cannot click on the pipe, that's fine. And we are getting the asphalt. Unfortunately, well, of course, the problem is the drinking water, of course, as always is, and that's just gonna cut the production by 50%, so that means if people are, let's say, 100% happy, this is gonna be 50% productivity with 5 people here, but it doesn't matter. Even one person is more than enough to fill the truck in timely manner. A couple of other things that I didn't really forget, it's not really a big deal. All of these places are gonna need waste disposal, so I'm gonna just start constructing these. Eventually we're gonna need them, but it's not a rush. Same thing for here. We're gonna need another container stand, so we're gonna go and build that one here as well. So just across the street here, I think it's perfectly fine. Yoink, and here we go. Perfect. I don't know what to tell you. Hey ho, let's go. This one is almost done. I was thinking of starting to import gravel. Oh, sorry, the cement, but yeah, this. So this is gonna take a while to resolve, so we're gonna go and continue planning on, or at least get you up to date as to what has been happening. And yeah, we have a big project here that is ever so slowly being finished. That would be the substation for the whole city. I went for the a little bit more realistic one than the biggest one. Is the one that has, like, I don't know, 15-ish 16 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 16 connectors for the whole city. I think it's gonna be enough, but we'll see. I did something over here, just wanted to show that. I bypassed this whole industrial area, even though in reality I think we will have power cables in between these buildings and go here. I did all around, path around, and connected it to another splitter here. This splitter I think I'm gonna leave alone because I'm hoping, because let me show you the high voltage cables. Connectors, we have one left, one right, so whatever, this is north, I think. So one north, one south, because here I use this north one to get the electricity for the industry, and I don't have any electricity going in that direction, so I will hopefully use this one to go in that direction if needed. I don't see any need for electricity around here. This substation should provide any electricity needed for the city and surrounding industries. So yeah. A big thing is the waste depot. I have no idea where to plan that one. Of course, we cannot build it here. I do not want to build it next to this main road because that's going to generate more traffic. Every dumper truck is going to go in this direction. Although we can use a temporary one. Like, for example, I can maybe build a depot right over here, and then let them use this to dispose of this waste, maybe even in this direction to cut the distances short, because I don't know how active this area is going to be regarding the... Why is this? Is this feng shui? Ah, right, this footpath wasn't even planned properly. I don't think it matters. I think I should probably even remove this. Like this. Oh, you're gonna play like that? There we go. I'll play like this. I can do just like this. There we go. Something like this, I guess. Right. It just has a connector for the fire department. And that's the fire department that has no people. Well, it should have shortly, I think. Or not. Why is nobody going here? There's 21 people need... Oh, wait a minute. It's 9%. So they had one here. No, seriously, why is nobody going here? That's very strange. Let me see. I have these guys. Yeah, yeah. This building is already assigned. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Because this is a generator of work. The construction over here. No. You get on the bus and get here with the bus. So, this... Ooh. How is this working? Wait a minute. How is this working? Why is this working? Maybe they had something loaded, or is it manually being loaded? Did the people go walking here and then work here? I have no idea. I don't have no idea. Okay, so I'll deal with that later. But very strange. Why is this truck moving? And very strange. Sure, we have a little bit more gravel, and it's being delivered here. Is anybody loading here? What? Where do you belong? Who's your footpath office? Seriously? I still have footpath. No, this is not a big deal. Like footpath office. Right. Footpath office still has connections over here. That's fine. I don't need more pressure on the border crossing. So footpaths are not going to be constructed at the moment until the container stand is finished. So yeah. Just a heads up on that. I hope that there's both, Mixer and Skoda are on the way, and this needs to be prioritized. Like I said, 17 work days to finish. I'm kind of hoping that that's going to be fine. And Palmanova fire station is being built. Yeah, so it's 11th of March. Obviously, I don't know if it's obvious if I demonstrated this. The first time ever I played on the kind of like Siberian climate was the in my previous series, the Metrigrad, a few episodes of that series of the Metrigrad, and the I found out that the winter there lasts for much longer. It starts in like freaking October and lasts until like April, even May. So I wonder what kind of wonders that would bring to the agriculture industry. But fine. I will be I'll be playing this map, and obviously it's hard-coded in the map. I don't think there's an option for us to change. Where's the settings? Is there a settings that we can change the climate here? Daylight maintenance, waste management. Season, summer, winter. Yeah, of course enabled. Building fires, frequent, global events, lock according to year. Yeah, the vehicles are, by the way, hard locked, like pollution enabled, education. No, it looks like we can't change the climate here. That's very interesting. I don't know if I can change it later on. Graphic settings, notification, control settings. I don't think. I'm not sure that there's that we can change the climate. That map is hard-coded to the map, so map developers. They are the ones who are supposed to be the gods in this territory, that they are determining what kind of climate map is gonna have. So I don't think I can change this to be a Siberian climate, which is, I don't know, I don't care, it's fine. Oh, by the way, I did build this road here. I'm just gonna show you a little cheat that I did by getting Stalinets bulldozer here and then just removing the road connection to the to it. So now it cannot leave ever, but it's functional, so it does need to refuel, but it doesn't matter, it still works. I don't know if it's slower or not, I don't know how to measure that, but it is what it is, and I'm perfectly fine with this little cheat, because it's already difficult enough for everybody. Like, if I had to build a gas station here to, you know, supply this guy with fuel, that would be just, like, very, very bad. I think it's a downside of the game that, you know, not that these vehicles require fuel, but maybe that these vehicles require fuel while we're doing the terrain editing and terraforming. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Right, continuing on. Underground, we have the... I'm gonna focus on heating plant right now. Underground, we have the sewage connected. Most of the city, again, just the after the buildings are done, then I'm gonna be building the what's it called, the sewage collectors, sewage tanks. I will be building them after I build after I plan residential buildings and everything around here. That's gonna be later. Well, now I'm gonna just plonk the heating plant, which we already have a road going there. I can even gravel up this at least. I think this is kinda that we're gonna be using this as a gravel road. I think it's gonna become asphalt very, very fast. Residential areas are gonna be up to here, so I'm gonna be doing this So, measuring tool, we will go and measure the distances where I would usually, from the city center, this is 300 meters, I will go for, usually I go for 700 meters. Now this is the problem here, 700 meters from here is only 300 meters from the city. I was hoping to get 400 meters, just because I think this is the worst pollution can get, like 400 meters from the generation of pollution. But maybe I can kind of risk it and give it a go and give it a try to build a 300 meters away heating plant, because I never paid, like I put them 400 meters away and that's it. You know, I'm happy with this, perfect. You know, job's a good one. But I might test it a little bit like this, for example. If I go for a heating plant over here. It does have a couple of... do we have any better heating plant? We have Robs's one here, which is double the size, probably double the price. We have nuclear heating, we have oil heating. Oil is very interesting. It's a little bit smaller than the coal heating. Still the price is fair. I mean, like 45 versus 73 tons of steel, way more bricks. I still would say it's fair. It does bulk-wise, volume-wise, it's much better. It has import 500 tons of oil. This one has 80 tons of coal. I don't know. I will do this. I don't know if you consider this cheaty or not. I mean, like, just because it is less polluting as well. It does create... This one is 26 tons, 26 and a half tons per year. And this one is... Ooh, that's way lower. I don't know if this is role-playing as a natural gas. You know what? I'll go for the coal one. I would like to test it as well. I would like to see if how it works. If this is a viable way of creating pollution this close to the city. If we're gonna have in this area like population living, if this is gonna influence them or not. We'll find out even before I build residential buildings, because we'll have pollution here to a degree. Anyway, heating plant here, that's a fine. I don't know if this is going to be covering this. This is always a tricky one, if the fire station is going to be covering the heating plant, but yeah, whatever. Let's give it a go. So, usually what I do is 700 meters from the city center, the heating plant, because then I can put the heating, I can connect them without you needing to use, what's I gonna call it, the pumps, heat pumps. So you see this? I can build all the way to here, because this is 1 kilometer long. This can go only for 1,000 meters. So I can build heat exchangers even here. But this tells me, like, heat exchangers are going to be enough, like, even around here. But a little bit of wiggle room if you need to do some cutting corners and stuff. Not cutting corners, actually making it longer, because for some reason, I don't know how this works. Like, if you put something that goes underground, why can't it go to here? Like, I don't understand, but you know, developers do, so let's trust those guys, my ass. But yeah, so what I wanted to do is this was the reason why I wanted to build those. I'm gonna go for Robs's heat exchanger, because they are the ones that have footpads. There's no reason for any of the other nonsense around here. So let's go F1. The Feng Shui, is it parallel? It better be. And here we go, like this, and then let's see if we can build this guy. Looks decent. I'm gonna go for this side. Boom. This is gonna cost us a lot. Actually, the most, I think, not the most cost, but a lot of cost is the... Oh, that's a fire station. No. A lot of cost is steel, but the workforce is a lot of cost. Now, luckily for us, this work days is mostly done by excavator. 100 tons of steel and 11 tons of mechanical components. Yeah, that's a freaking sky-high price. Okay, so I'm just gonna plan for this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna build it right now, but yeah, heating plant done. This area is gonna... Let me just check if everything is covered with this heating plant. Not the pub here. That's... Should I be doing only one here? Should I be moving this then? Maybe I should. Maybe this is not the smart idea as I thought it was. Just to build another heat exchanger because of the pub. Now we had discussions like this, Demetri and I. I always said, like, just build another one. Well, heat exchanger and the amount of pipes that goes in there To build another one, I don't think that is reasonable. But like pub, school, shop, if you need another one, just build another one. So let's build this, and then since I'm gonna have to connect this anyway, so just hope for the best that our footpath office is gonna build this in timely manner. But it doesn't really matter. I just need to make sure that the footpath office is functioning correctly. Look at this, 88 tons of steel, a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit less of everything. That's because it's a little bit closer, so yeah, that's perfectly fine with us. Coffee time! I have a bucket here. Oh mama, that's a good one. I hit this one properly. I think it has a little bit more coffee than usual, but yeah. Gravel is not progressing here. This one, absolutely. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? Because this one is 69% done and this one is 68% done, and this is how the game works. You will see after this, let me show you this. I'm pretty sure after this we're gonna see buses not coming here, but next round of buses are gonna start going here. Because now this one is 71% done and this one is 69% done. So they're gonna be sending vehicles here. Unfortunately, we still have a couple of microbuses going here. So even if I stop making Palmanova fire station, it's not gonna change anything because should we speed this up? No, I don't speed things up. Like Stadstegwit said that yeah, traffic jam. I know. You don't need to speed the time up ever. You don't have enough time because you need to do so much planning, and that's true, absolutely. There's so much planning that needs to be done around everything that it's just magnificent. So this one is now on route plan. I think they delivered. Let me see how it works. Are you going to go here again? I hope not. I hope you're gonna go in this one. Well, let's do this. Let's put this one as a lower priority, and let's see. So I don't remove them from the bus construction office. They are still here, but I would like them to prioritize containers so we can start producing our own gravel. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna go all the way back to the home base, because these are going... Oh, they're already bastards going... Have this on their way back in plan. That's fine. Okay, we need to talk about waste. So let's talk about waste. Waste. I was thinking about getting waste disposal somewhere around here. It's too close to the water, just to be on a safe side. There's going to be hazardous waste as well, and the mixed waste. So the only thing that you need to think about waste related is ROPS. ROPS is waste storages, realistic, reasonable, all that good stuff. Now I'm gonna say, let's talk about the waste disposal. We have garbage dumps. We have free ones. I don't know how the hell. In this place, it can only fit 280 tons. It's just a pile of waste and nothing else. I think it should fit. That's only like, I don't know, 20 trucks weight load of waste. These smaller containers, yes. I mean, like, I'm trying to like demonstrate in dumper trucks. Dumper trucks, you would have like 14 tons. Let's say that one dumper truck is 14 tons. Yes, ours are 10, 11 tons. That's fine. Okay, 10 tons. This is only 30 dumper trucks. I think like there's more space here than 30 dumper trucks of waste. I think it's unreasonably small. Even the ones that you construct here, I think they're unreasonably small. So I warmly recommend use the since they already generate pollution. So this is not a high-tech thing. This is not when you have membranes underneath the sewage, so it doesn't go into the drinking water. So you don't you have like gas collectors or even implement like bacteria and stuff to reduce the smells from. No, this is just a garbage dump. It's literally just dumping it in a single place, and having it this small capacity or price per ton, it's unreasonable because it does create pollution. Like this doesn't create less pollution than ROPS's ones, but the difference in capacity is staggering, and I warmly recommend that you use the ROPS's dumps. First of all, there's several benefits to them. One of them being that, first of all, yeah, of course, obvious one is that they have enormous capacity. But the other ones are that you don't need the people to construct it at all. Your excavators will do all the work for you, and they're gonna be done. Like, you won't even notice this being, we can call this has, or let's call this one has because it's further from has. This is just hazardous waste. Hazardous waste dump, and this is gonna be mixed, so we can call it mix. Mixed waste and hazardous. After that, hopefully, we're gonna get a way of, you know, dealing with waste. I'm gonna talk about waste a lot because I think it's one of the best aspects of the game. This is what agriculture should have been. This is what everything should have been. The way the waste is being done and all the infrastructure on waste, magnificent. I love it. My favorite. Oh, look. Microbuses are on the way. So the waste, I'm gonna talk a lot about it because for me it's one of the most interesting aspects of the game, and I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be big part of my republic, our republic here. Not only here, everywhere. Waste is always in the center of attention for me, and import of waste is also one of the things that I would like to do. Now, big thing regarding waste is this. When you plan for your waste, do we have a tech tree here? I think we should just have visual tech tree, even though we cannot. Yeah, I don't know where the tech tree is here. I think there should be somewhere. Economy, buildings, doesn't really matter. But tech tree, you need to research waste recycling in order to get waste recycling. Even though for some reason they are showing me here that I can separate. No, not separate, they're not separating. Oh, they are. Oh, you're freaking kidding me. How does this work? Oh, maybe just construction waste is being separated manually. Let me let them finish this and notify me when it's finished, so I can separate the waste. So if you do recycling correctly, you don't need the waste sorting facilities. Absolutely not. Your waste is sorted straight away at the source. So that's why I'm putting so much emphasis on the waste collection and stuff, just because everything is... oh, did we... Well, we do have some capacity over here. So waste collection is absolutely crucial. Like, if you separate it as soon as possible, this waste is you're not gonna have any. You're not gonna have any need to recycle any waste. This is what I wanted to say. Waste is going to be separated at the source, can go directly to the respectable recycling plants. Like, for example, plastic. Like, there's no need for your plastic to go through mixed waste. There's not going to be any mixed waste. Like, the mixed waste that is going to be here, it's going to be only burnable waste. It can go directly into your incinerators. We're going to talk about incinerators as well. There's 3 types of incinerators, but we're going to talk about it later. So, is it paused? No, it's not paused. What the hell? These guys, yeah, I'm gonna put this as a priority just because we need people to finish. And anyway, so waste will directly be able to be delivered to plastic, to metal recycling, aluminum recycling, all that stuff. Whatever you need is gonna go directly there, except the hazardous waste. Hazardous waste is a different one, but you won't produce that much hazardous waste to begin with. Import is another thing where definitely... Oh, can I test this one? Please go forward. Let me see the speed. Will he lose speed going in the bend here? No, he didn't lose, but it's going only 44 kilometers per hour. I need to see them going faster. They're going 44 kilometers per hour because it's night. I believe they slow down during the night. Anyway, so if you do the recycling correctly, there will be no need for sorting through the waste. Only hazardous waste, because when you remove the hazard part of the waste, you need to sort through the rest of the waste. So hazardous waste will have to have removal of the what's called hazardous waste processing plant, and then general separation. Scrap separation. Where's the hazardous waste? Gravel recycle plant. We can already build that. That's nice. Did I plan for this? Absolutely not. I should have probably. Gravel recycling plant, if you place it correctly also, it's gonna help you a lot. Here, for example, let's see if we can. Well, there is potential right here. Like, if we try to do this, and then conveyor belts. Let's see if we can get the modded conveyor belts in between. Footpad, this one. Whoa! There was something close. there is potential from here. We can play... Oh, there we go. We can actually build it, that's cool. We'll play with this later, I'm not interested in it now. So the gravel recycling here, it's good because we can just put it back into the system. And also, there's many downsides to what I constructed here. Like if you're gonna work this as your... Whoa. Again? How does this work? Okay, there's something strange happening here. So they're still getting gravel for some reason. Okay, that's very weird. I did not know this. I need to monitor where they... Where were you? I have no idea. We do have vehicles on the way. I think they should be just around the corner. Not you. Well, actually, yeah, these vehicles are... No, that's not the vehicle. We have vehicles here that are delivering workers to finish this construction. They are on the way, so this should start working normally. Well, at least until this is filled all the way. Okay, so we have a couple of these. Yeah, we need to start building them, and you know what? I'm gonna prioritize them anyway. Like I said, they do not require anything except the excavator to work. They do need concrete and stuff, but they don't need the excavator. Let's see what's happening here. Not much. They need to refill the storages for these. I still won't enable them to get stuff from here, except footpaths, right? Footpaths are fine. You can use gravel and stuff from here. Let me see this. I'm really baffled. Oh, 4.1. What the hell is happening here? How are they getting this? Is there anybody working here? Because you can have workers loading trucks, but that's just unreasonable, and nobody should do that. Wow. Okay, 4.1. So they are being filled somehow? I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. And you can see here that these guys are separating the construction waste, which is shocking. I thought that you have to even research even that, but looks like they can manually separate construction waste before anything else. So I can see construction waste. We do have biological waste and burnable waste. Unfortunately, biological waste cannot be separated. Oh, wait, biological. Yeah, it's not being separated at the moment, but we'll see if it's going to be separated. 1, 2. We're missing one more truck because these guys are not going to be enough to finish this. 7 and 7 are 14. It was 17 days to finish this, but yeah, they're definitely not gonna finish this. Unless the maths of the game are off, which I wouldn't be shocked, but we'll test it now. So 4.1 tons, it just appears, just out of nowhere, boom. It appears several tons or ton and a half on the truck, and somebody carried it in there. Samson. Or somebody like that. So currently 12 days. I would definitely want to focus on this because this is going to be a really good experiment. First of all, it was 17 work days. I'm going to give them 1 day up or down. That's a reasonable assumption that it could be a wrong calculation. But 17 was the amount of work days needed to finish this. There's still 14 here, but they're going to leave at the same time, very close to the end. So I'm pretty sure that this is still... This needs to stop at least like 3. So 2 or 4. At 2 or 4 days, it should stop, and another bus should be delivering people here to finish this construction. Yeah, you can see that the amount of people working here are dropping off. So 3, this is how much is 17 and 14 workers. They put it down to 3 days. Yeah, it's 2 days. That's very nice. But I still think that this is gonna just go down to 0 before they finish all of this. So 6. I still think 1 day. Nah, they're not gonna finish it. 3 people. This is gonna drop like to 0 in seconds. They're definitely not gonna finish this, but I'm still surprised that it's not that accurate. The 3 division mathematics is very... it's quite bad. And here you go, you see only 1 work day left. That's perfectly fine because we have another bus coming here. It is still waiting in a queue. We're not gonna see this one go come at least. Okay, let's see this one. 5.4, there we go. So mysteriously it's being filled with quarried stone. I don't know who's doing it. Drivers. There's no people working here. This guy refuses to work because it's full of trash, the internal garbage storage. So yeah, I'm not sure who is determining the work schedule there and who's loading the trucks, but they are being loaded ever so slowly. There you go. That's that. Here we have already vehicles on the way. Here we have already vehicles on the way. Transport? Why is transport here and not here? Is it transport that busy? Transport that busy. Oh, it is. Oh, wow. Okay. You can see here that my bus construction offices are not doing much, so we're gonna go and give them something to do. So how we are going to do that is go through the list. So we have container stand. That would be bus. Let's go with 2 because number 1 is already doing container stands. Oh, this would be perfect thing for the game. That as you construct something, it becomes cheaper to construct because you already know how to do it. Or maybe your construction offices, they have specialized in certain things. So yeah, I don't know, just my 2 cents. This is a big construction office. I can give this one to this one, definitely. This one has no capacity. This one has 1 capacity. So here, let's give something to this guy. There we go. Bus 3. Higher priority. And you can see here, due to these queues on the border crossing, I was kind of hoping that already I can start asphalting this border crossing road, but looks like computer says no. Ooh, talking about asphalt, if I'm thinking about... Oh, why is... Are we... Ah, right. I don't have any roads being constructed at the moment, so that's why most of my dumper trunks are not doing anything. Because there's no dumping work for them to be done, so they are just idle, which is perfectly fine for me. I need as little pressure on the border crossing as possible, so yeah, this is the main thing at the moment. Are you on the way? Yay, he's on the way. So this is gonna start producing gravel. I still gonna have to let them recover gravel-wise because they need to store on the internal storages of the asphalt plant and concrete plant before I tell them not to go to the border crossing. Well, dumper trucks will not go to the border crossing that much because most of the gravel work has been done already. But we have a lot of open hull business to do at the border crossing, so they would be causing chaos anyway. This is where idea or plan of mine comes that you should have the dedicated storage facilities that are constantly being distributed to of this open hull. Should we go for that? I mean, I do have other things I should be doing, like for example, pub hasn't been connected to the... Come on, I live in Ireland. We need to have proper pub. You're local. We can go for this as well. So we need to build still more infrastructure here. So we have the police infrastructure here, prison, and the courthouse. We do have the bus end station. Oh, this is the thing that I also started off screen, guys. So just we have the bus end station that we're gonna be using for delivery of people here. Initially from the border crossing, but later on from the city center. I think this is a good location for bus end station. And we have a prison system done with a police station over here. This is the police station, this is the prison courthouse. Secret police is not a thing yet. I think I'm gonna continue from here. Shopping center is right there. Unimag department store. Why is this not getting a groundwork? Is this the thing then? I don't know if it needs because the groundwork should have, well, doesn't have it now, but it did have before, like free excavators. Nobody was doing anything. It doesn't matter. We'll see. So water system, that's not buildings that we are looking into. So continuing, shopping center is here, pub is here, cinema. This is not here. I think this is where we left off last time, and I said library. And I stand behind it. So I'm gonna go for a village. Is it village? No, bigger library. That's 16 people capacity. Library, there you go, 50 people capacity. I think after a long day at work, after a long day at pub, people like to go to libraries. So I'm gonna go and build a library right here, I think. I think I'm gonna need more space, so I'm gonna rotate it in this direction. Why do I say more space? Because I'm gonna need schools and stuff. which we still didn't come to. Gallery, art, television, radio, football field. Yeah, that's the sports facilities. So let's go and here, this is the one that I need to remove. Rob's sports hall. Because we have them here and here. And then this is a sport hall. That's a big sport hall. That's again a Rob's one that they implemented as vanilla in the game. And which one is that? That would be, I think it's this one here. Yeah, that's the one. So this big sports hall, but this one is better because it has indoor and outdoor areas. It's even nicer, but too big for us now. Okay, let's go kindergartens, libraries, schools. I'm gonna go with school first. Big school, maybe not. Again, this is the developers decided to I hope properly compensate modders, and then give them the access to the pay for the facility. Oh, why did I skip the sports facility? Doesn't matter because I need to bring this school a little bit closer to here. I think it's not functional. Anyway, so I hope that they compensated our modders properly, because modders do great work, and now a lot of work that modders did are part of this game. Unfortunately, Equinox Nova work on the Yugoslavian stuff has not been added to the game. Hope at one point it will be, but he did amazing work on those things. On his work on the Yugoslavian stuff, but obviously Slovakians don't care about us Yugoslavians, so yeah. We want justice for Yugoslavia and our infrastructure. So yeah, hopefully Equinox Nova stuff on Yugoslavian architecture will be added to the game at one point. There's a lot, and he did a lot of hard work on this. So let's just do these. Currently, I don't want to put too much pressure on our construction offices. You saw that there's a lot of stuff happening. Basic resource gravel. Are you finished with this? Yes, it is. 23 tons. So let's see. Is this enough for you? Oh, right. We prohibited this. So we need to separate construction waste. Let's go for 4. Let's see how this works. And then boom. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas, huh? Coffee time. So finally we are disposing gravel over here. I'm gonna have to see how long that's gonna take, but I'm thinking about maybe planning for this gravel processing plant, which is gonna introduce even more work around here, which is great, which is good. Piggy good, piggy great. I need to put this as a working title. Let's see if I can do this nicely. So if we go for conveyor belts here, I need a conveyor belt that's going to be, let's say, like this. Okay, and this allows us to have the footpaths as well. Do I want them then here? I don't see the problem with that. Then I can even do the smaller conveyor belts. Maybe we can do the... Is this going to be a thing? I was thinking of maybe going to use the vanilla conveyor belts, which are... I think this is the one that we want. No, it's not. This is the one. T. Unfortunately, this is the highest output that we have. No, this is not going to work. So I'm gonna go for the modded ones. You know, Oolykee, every time he doesn't know what to do, still goes to the mods to fix his problem. Yep, that's how we roll. So I would say something like this, and then we can have the gravel processing plant over here. So if we go for gravel processing plant, output either here, which is also fine. And we would have... Ooh, I'm just thinking about footpaths. It's gonna be fine. Wait, do we need anything? Sewage. Again, it's not a problem. I can do it even here, so we can... Like, if I do it here... Whoa, come on, I clicked. If I do it here, we can remove this one, delete, and then here we can have the nice... We can even have some vanilla conveyor belts. Let's see, this one... that's not the one. Oh, it needs to have input. input T. Let's rotate it in this direction. Let's say that it's gonna be here. And let's see if we can do it in this direction as well. Rotate in that direction. Perfect, works. But then, can we do it without this one? Has Slavic science gone too far? That's not the one. I want the... Which one is it? Is it all the way here? No, it's the last one here. Bottom right. Yes. Come on, work. Work, damn you. I'm trying to connect it to this one, but it looks like this height of the conveyor belt is not high enough comparable to others. Like, it can go here, but it cannot connect all the way there. Do we have others? I mean, like, let's see, for example, this one, foot-padded one, because I think these are higher ones, and I think the game recognizes that. This is the closest we can get, so I don't think we're gonna be able to do what I want us to do. So I can do the more expensive route, having more conveyor belt towers, that's fine. I'm gonna put one here, and then we can go for vanilla. Vanilla over here. That's the one vanilla that we want, and I think this should work, and then let's see if it will work. There we go. That's it. Oh, we're missing this one, right? So, boom, 75 tons of steel. And we're still not even making a profit. Yeah, that's how we roll. I mean, like, I can construct it, but it's still gonna be paused, right? Yeah, it's paused. So, yeah, so this would be our gravel processing plant that we can not gravel processing. This is the construction waste processing plant that we can straight away start disposing of this construction waste. You can see that some containers are slowly getting full, but this is gonna speed up as we go. And also, this is very important for the construction demolition. So yeah, just a heads up on that. Right. We're gonna, here we go, boom, they even finished it already. So this is I'm gonna just mark it as hazardous. This one is done in seconds. This is gonna be mixed waste, and boom, we have all of this. Okay, so let's go with what do I need here? All of this is functioning, processing, not processing. This one is not filling fast enough. Okay, so this tells me that this guy here is not filling the trucks fast enough, that we are actually processing the gravel fast enough, but yeah, this is not filling fast enough. So yeah, we need at least another 50 tons of gravel here before we can start stockpiling previously here. How much did they turn this? 120 into 80. This also makes little sense. Shouldn't be getting... No, not really more, but what happens to the 40 or 38 tons difference between these two? I don't know. But it is interesting. So yeah. Gravel processing, collected to storage. So the main thing with this would be what I missed here the most, what I made a mistake about, is that I need to have a connection to the train network for this gravel. Why? If this is going to be our main gravel production facility, we will need to export this gravel to the world. Will this produce enough gravel for the world? I don't know. That's a good question, because something that I still didn't wrap my head around is when the stats, I think, and many of you guys in the comment section said that you will need a lot of space. You will need a lot of gravel. You're gonna need a bigger boat. When you guys started saying that, I was like, okay, so what? Two gravel? Like they said, I think stats said you're gonna need 4 of the quarries and 2 processing plants to supply potentially your republic down the line. So 2 gravel processing. Okay, not obviously, but maybe I should be building it elsewhere. But this tells me that I need at least 1 more of these bad boys. Sorry, 1 more of quarries. And I'm actually thinking of doing that now, just because I can see that this is bottleneck from time to time. Yes. Bottleneck is this as well, but that's because we don't have a stable supply of people, which is slowly clearing here, the border crossing is. We are down to 600,000 rubles. I mean, we don't have big construction projects queued up, but yeah. This is this a groundwork? It's a groundwork. Here, no, it's not. Okay, my bad. Big clinic. There we go. Wow, this is gonna take a long time to build. Well, you know, we better get started. Because clinic is needed. That's like freaking 2,000 work days to finish this. Okay, sure. You do that. Right, this is gonna take. This is gonna be done later. Is this gonna work? Oh, of course it will. Vanilla, that works. That's a shocker to me. Yeah, quarry. Let's go with quarry. We're gonna need another quarry gravel quarry. Waste is already connected. How sweet. All about the Vladimirs. Vladimir's meaning the nickname for ruble. I don't know if this exists, but you know, because there's in US. Oh, right, perfect. Yeah, thank you. Last chance to buy. Really? Okay, poor Zubers. Going out of fashion. Traffic jam. That was old news. You're a fake news. That's what it is. Are we getting here? Yeah, perfect. 7 people here working on gravel. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, all right. So what I was talking about is the gravel processing. We're gonna need at least one more, and well, one more quarry. And I hope that this is gonna be supplying us with enough quarried stone, so we can produce as much as we can here. You can see that this is working at 20%. That means we are getting 20 tons a day, which is not great. I mean, 80 tons a day wouldn't be great because we need so much quarry, so much gravel. I'm thinking about slowly starting to deliver cement here, and I think let's see what do we have: cement, white dry bulk cargo, only workshop items. Ooh, 6 tons, 7 tons, really? Really? The pitch he has. 1996 they start producing them. Wow. Yeah, I think this one looks better, but I think that I don't have decent colors on these. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's do this one. Is it? It's even cheaper, right? It's smaller capacity, and that does matter. So yeah, smaller capacity, but I think it looks nicer. And these stars are not gonna be here forever, so might as well put a couple of them on the roads. Yeah, there we go. So continuing on, we have these guys delivering stuff. Right, this is actually delivered in decent quantities. Did I not allow? Did I put everything on decent amounts? 50, 80, 80. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, you're almost there. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna tell them to go and deliver the cement to the cement storage, and this is gonna start producing concrete ever so slowly. But this needs to be 30%. Yay! Up the dubs. Yeah, I don't know what's the bottleneck now. Is it the quarry or is it here? But just there earlier, they were slow to load. Now they're slow to process. I think maybe 3 trucks would be enough for this. We'll see. We'll find out. So new industries are already on the way. We have most of the stuff finished here. Let's finish the kindergarten we're missing here. So do I want to put kindergarten behind the pub? I think it might be too far. And I'm running out of real estate space around here. We only have this corner-ish. Kindergarten next to the highway. Absolutely. So let's go kindergarten here. This is too big for here. This is police kindergarten. So how I'm gonna do this? I'm gonna put a footpath right there, and we're gonna put a nice fast footpath over here, and you can build this, and it's done. Okay, the footpaths. Are we having a good time here? How are you doing? Oh, almost full. That's fine. That's perfect. So asphalt is fully being utilized here. I'm afraid to put the concrete mixers away from the border crossing because they're gonna start using a lot of this. Oh, right, the cement truck. Cement, and assign this one here. You're gonna be busy for a while, buddy boy. You're gonna be busy for a while. because 30% is 300 tons and he can carry 6 tons, so he's gonna go to the border and back quite a lot. He is refueled, that's really nice to see, and I have nothing else to add here. I think I'm done with this. Fire station is very underutilized. I think border crossing issues is the main problem for us, and I think it's going to be a major problem for us going forward. I think also rebalancing. Oh, right, let's do this one here. Rebalancing of this. How do we do this then? 80%. No, let's go with 70%. 10, 10, 10. It doesn't matter which one is which here, 10, 10, 10, because everybody's gonna go first fill this, and then doesn't matter what happens with these because it's only 5 people each, and then the rest of them should go to the fire station. So 15, 21 at the moment, that's 36, that's 46. Yeah, that's a lot of people that need to come here to fully populate the workplaces here, but yeah. Right, so this connection from this storage to the train, that's gonna be maybe challenging. We can give it a go and see if there's any way of... Oh, that's a shocker. That's a shocker right there. That we can actually connect this one here. Whoa! We have access, guys. We have access to this. Doesn't matter. We can just conveyor belt it elsewhere. I mean, like maybe I'm just overly excited about this, but maybe it can work elsewhere here. But this is great. So we can build maybe even vanilla. Can we do vanilla? Yeah, we can do vanilla as well. So we can build a conveyor belt here and then connect it to. Whoa. This is wow. So we can connect it to the world, this gravel. So this is gonna work for us. I don't think it's gonna work on the other direction, but it doesn't matter. Like what I would do if this didn't work, I would actually why didn't I build these? I would actually remove one of these buildings, probably concrete plant, and plant it else. Oh, no, not concrete plant. I would probably remove the truck aggregate loading and then connect it to this conveyor belt and build a train station here, and then loading facility would be kind of separated over here or something like that for the trucks, for the vehicles, just to have access to the gravel over here. I know still need to make this work properly, so you know there's still a lot of work ahead of us. But that's probably for the next episode, right? At least I'm gonna do some off-screen work as well, so just count on that. We need the technical services, right? So maintenance, technical office. Most of the trash comes from here. And then if we buy... Yeah, so if we decide to store, yeah, I think this construction is fine. Like the construction office is fine. I think we can dispose of this directly here, like as soon as possible. Like we don't need any pre-storage for construction waste, so I'm happy with this to be like delivered here and stored here as soon as possible. But yeah, let me see this. Yeah, we need the hazardous waste here, mixed waste here, and then construction waste. We're gonna deal with this eventually when we get there. For now, this is it. This is fine. Biological waste is easy as well. You can just need to dump it on the ground. It's gonna turn into fertilizer. Dump it on in one of these waste depots, and they're gonna turn into fertilizer. And this is probably the way I'm gonna be doing it. I'm just gonna use biological waste to dump it. I will not use... I don't think I'm gonna be using these composting plants. Again, I didn't even realize that this doesn't need research, because it uses chemicals, and this process of turning biological waste into fertilizer is quite simple and relatively fast. Like I think it has like half a year or something for it to turn, and that's not a lot. So yeah. Oh, this is filling actually. Sweet! We are finally full. But yeah, it's still gonna take a long time for us to stockpile. Yeah, it's gonna be very much fun for me. I'm gonna... When it becomes... Oh, asphalt, right? when it becomes fun for you, I will definitely start recording again. So there we go. I just changed asphalt here. Do I want to change concrete over here? Put pressure. Put pressure on these bad boys. Do we even have people going to this place? I hope we do. Concrete plant, yes we do. So we're just gonna start getting concrete from here. Look, boom, one worker already there. So concrete can be locally sourced. Yeah, cement is imported, but hey ho. And asphalt as well. I will leave gravel for when we are a little bit more stockpiled. It's only dumper trucks that are going here for now. But yeah, look at them. Turn around. Get the asphalt from the right price, not here. But yeah, I will work on that. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, bring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have description of the video. See you next one. Bye.